Hey YouTube, and welcome to Silent Code Dev. Welcome to day 68 of becoming a front-end developer from zero. Today we are taking a break from learning JavaScript, and we're actually going to dive a little bit back into good old HTML, CSS, right? The reason why I want to go back is because I just want to make sure that I don't forget it by using it. So I wanted to use Tailwind. I should probably use Tailwind for this, but you guys know I had issues with Tailwind. I think there's an issue with it. Maybe it's working now, I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to dabble a little bit with HTML, CSS, see how much I remember, because it's been a while since I have done it. And also for my GitHub profile, right? I told you guys, we're gonna start using this. We're gonna start building projects again after I've learned JavaScript, because yeah, I want to be able to build web apps, right? That's the goal. I want to learn React. So we're gonna do that. So let's get started. So we're gonna start this challenge, and as usual, we're gonna download the Figma file. And I kind of remember how grid worked, but I'm not so sure because it's been a while. It's been a while. So I've downloaded this. So let's just open it, see what we get. So yeah, guys, a lot of people ask me questions like, not a lot, but some people ask me a question like, okay, AI is coming, what do you think about it? Like, is it worth learning web app? Is it worth learning to be a web developer now? And I would say yes, and for me, yeah, my progress is going slow because I'm not really putting in the amount of hours that I wish, right? I should be putting in like 2 to 4 hours learning JavaScript. Right now I'm putting like 1 hour and stuff like that, right? So because I've been working, right? I work a lot, and it's just not sufficient, right? It's not sufficient. So I know I need to ramp up the amount of time I spend coding, right? I need to code a lot if I want to make this come to reality, right? I need to do this every day, especially JavaScript. I need to I know that. I'm aware of that. So right now I'm kind of surviving, which is I'm doing the bare minimum because of how much I'm working, right? I'm just doing the bare minimum. But yeah, I should be coding way more. So yeah, let's get started. I'm talking too much. So I'm gonna create a new folder, and also I'm doing this for my GitHub, obviously. Right, gotta have some green squares. So I don't want to create in here. I want to create in this one. Create a new folder. We're gonna call it. What is it called? It's called Features Grid. Features Grid Challenge. I have no idea how I'm gonna solve this one, but we're just gonna, let's see. We're just gonna start, right? We're gonna have an index.html, and this is all we're given, right? So we have these images here. I guess it's we can just we have to create a button for ourselves. Let's see, export, and can we get a preview? So we gotta export those layers here. I don't know how I'm gonna get those with me, but I'm gonna try to make it as similar as possible to that one. So let's see if we actually manage to get it. So I'm gonna extract all. It's gonna give us Okay, I wanted to like get it into an image, right? So we're gonna, okay, let's try again. We need to, I guess that's the background. Yeah, I don't want the purple one. Yeah, we only want that. So we're gonna export it as PNG. Okay, we got the images, but we're not exporting it. Honestly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to, because we have the images. I mean, we have the, but they need to be like merged together. So I don't know if that's possible. Maybe if we, um, yeah, if I click export, I can't see anything, but let me just export it. Let's see if we get it. Oh, we got it. Okay. So there we go. I know it's not the best way to do this. Like in professional settings, you probably do the actual icons, something like that. Alright, so I need to get another folder in here. And images. And we are going to put it in pause. Okay. And also the naming, the name is not the best. Alright, so we have this as well. 3, 4. Yeah, just make sure I'm not getting the not the header. Okay, let me just get rid of this. Okay, and we need to get the perfect. So we're gonna frame them as well. And we are going to export the frame too. And yeah, for those of you wondering about like how my day was today, I don't know if anyone's paying attention, but I'm just gonna say anyway. So yeah, as you guys can imagine, day to day at work was hectic as. We're actually getting the. I hope that means it's invisible, right? I hope we're not getting like the actual. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it was so hectic. So I honestly don't know what to say because it was just crazy, man. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that's an image. We could also create it in as a div. have this one. Okay, we don't want the background, so I'm gonna, okay, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, we have a little one there, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna open this file position. All right, so that's it. And now we just need to link style.css. Okay, we're gonna launch it, and basically it's just like a background. We have this. So I don't know if I'm gonna add like the back, and also how do we create this color here? That is like a linear gradient or something. You know, I don't know how you do that. Is that an image? That's actually a background thing too. Okay, let's create the grid first. I think we're gonna create the grid first, and we are going to add like background image, right? So I feel like this looks ugly, so we're gonna do it like dark background, and we're gonna add like this white, and yeah, gonna do like that. So I'm gonna launch this. Oh, my eyes are burning. Black. Oh, of course my A is messing up. All right, so we're gonna do the usual CSS reset. Margin 0, 0. All right, so we're gonna have in the body, we're gonna display flakes. So in the body, we're gonna have a div, and the div is gonna be grid container. So grid container is gonna be this white one, and we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 grid items. 4 grid items like that. And the grid items, so we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So yeah, grid container, grid container. So this one is gonna have a width of, also we need mobile, right? So we need to make this one flexible. But it's gonna have a max width of like 1570, 1528. So max with 1528 pixels. And we don't need height because we're gonna put we're just gonna do it manually. So now the first grid item is gonna be, we just want to have the items first, right? So grid item 1, it's gonna be so max width. The reason I have max width is because I want it to be able to like shrink. So hopefully that works. And also we need the height to them, right? But I think the height is going to be created by the items inside. So we don't need, because I'm going to have the margin and padding, right? We only need the sizing and then we can fix everything else. So grid item 2 is going to have of course we need to bring back, it's so hot. Yeah, I honestly miss, like, I love doing JavaScript, but I missed, and I know that you guys miss to watch these videos, like where I create stuff, right? Because that's actually how you learn as well, right? Well, seeing someone do like JavaScript and stuff, like, yeah, I mean, it can be, it's not so fun. Okay, so this one is, let's see. $928. They all have the same height, so that's good. So this one has 3. Same as this one. I think they're the same, so we can just like combine them. And I'm pretty sure this one has same as this one. So okay, that's great. We don't want to repeat ourselves, so we are going to do this. And of course they're gonna have the same background color, so we're gonna say background color black. Okay, not black, but I mean container white. We need to give it the dimensions. Didn't I do that? Oh, height as well. Height. Okay. Okay, so we have an issue here because now it's not showing. So why is it not showing? Let's see. Oh, we don't have a one. We need to have a width. So what if I say max width 100%? So it's going to be 100% off until, yeah. Okay. But do I need to define the height? Yeah, I do. Okay, so it looks this big. Interesting. Okay, we are going to center. So they all need to have a max, I mean a width of 100%. Right. And they need a height. So the height on all of them is going to be 280 pixels. Oh, not a grid item, but it is grid item. Grid items. Yeah, that can be accurate. Oh, I see. I do a lot of typos, guys. That's not good. So this seems more like it. Now, of course, we have them all. Yeah. Yeah, because we need to set up the grid, right? Because we have one like. Because right now the white part is in the middle. We have all the items just like stacked downwards. So we need to set the grid, right? So we agreed that the grid, we're gonna say display grid, and we grid template rows repeat to far. So 1, 2, right? So we do agree that they have 2 rows. Do I have a pen? So I'm just gonna use this one. So we're gonna do like stroke red and say 5 or something. So this is what I mean by the grid, right? So you have this red one, right? This is row number 1, and then you have row number 2. So there are 2 rows. How many columns? How many columns do you guys see? So I see. So there's 1 column here. We're just gonna make this like. To span outside, so I mean we need to increase the heights. So we have 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, 3 column, 4. Right, so 1, 2. So we have 3 column. So I don't know if, see, this is the thing, I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. This is like 0, 1, 2, 3 or something like that. I'm not sure. I need to read. I should actually read it up. But we're gonna try, right? We're gonna try 3 columns with some gap. So 1, 2, 3 columns. 2 rows and 3 columns. Okay. So we're gonna say three. Okay, it's just kind of working, but and they already have space. So yeah, we are, but we need to position them now, right? So yeah, we need to position them. So we are gonna do, so the first one is gonna span from, I don't know if this is 0 or 1 to 2, right? We're gonna do that, but we're gonna try. So grid item 1 just gonna span grid span. So it's gonna be row span, right? Grid row. How do we say that? Grid. I think, yeah, we have to do grid. Okay, I get it. So in terms of row, we want it to be on row 1. I just need to read. Okay, so it starts at 1 and span 2. Start at column 1 and span 2 columns. Okay. So we want this one to span, if I'm reading this correctly, which I think I'm not, from 1 to 2, right? And then we want 2 through 3, 4. Let's try that. So grid row 1 span 2, something like that. Or let me see. I don't know how grid span works. Okay. So we want this one to span from 2 to 4. Or what if I say 3? Okay, let's just do 4. So we want this one to be on row. Oh my god, I'm doing it. We want it to be on the first row, right? So we obviously mean column. No, we need row. Okay. So this is to span a row, or is it spanning column because its column is down, right? But grid item 3, we want it to be on row. We want it to be on the second column. Yeah, I think I got it a bit messed up. I mean, oh, okay. Yeah, we have like three rows, right? No, we have three columns and we have two rows. So I want this one to span 1, 2, 3. So what if I say 1? Okay guys, I've completely forgotten grid. So, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Apparently. Okay guys, I'm back and I got it completely. I just read through the tutorial, not tutorial, but like I read about grids, right? And I completely got it wrong, right? So I confused grid row with grid column, which is what I suspected in the beginning. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete all this, and we're gonna start with grid item 1. We have to look at the figma, right? So we have 1. So we want it to span from 1 and to 2, right? To second column. So that's what we're gonna do. So grid call 1 span 2, like that. There we go. But we are, yeah, we're gonna add space later. And for the second one, we want this one to start at 2 and span to 3, 4, right? So we're gonna do 2. We want it to start at 2 and span to 4. Yeah, so this is giving me an issue because it's going here. I mean, it's spanning, right? You have, it starts at 2, which is correct, and we are ending it at 4. But should it be 5? Let me see. No, it's 4. What if I say 3 or 2? What if I say 1 and -1? Okay. All right. No, but this is what we want, right? But I don't know if we need to write like grid row 1 and the same with this. There we go. There we go. Because now they're in the first. Okay. Now we're gonna do grid item 3. It's gonna be on row 2, and it's gonna be exactly like this one. All right. But this one we want to span from 1 to 3. So 1 to 3. So it's not gonna make any difference. Yeah, and then we would want to do grade 4. It's gonna span from 2 to 3, I guess. two, no, 1, 2, 3. So 3, 4. 3. Maybe 3, 3 or 2. Yeah. Something is off. I mean, this one is like, I don't know, maybe it's because I have the something is off. But I almost got it. I mean, I have the position right. But this is supposed to, maybe it's the, let's see. Oh, they're not the same size. Why are they different sizes? They should be the exact same. Yeah, we need to fix the gap. So we're gonna say gap between the 12 pixels. So we're gonna say gap 16 pixels. I mean, it's same size here, and it's like the same. Same here. So. Oh my days, why do I have it in grid items when I should have it in here? Yeah, so the gap is not applying. It is applying actually, but we have this huge like I don't know, maybe it's because it's like too squeezed in. Yeah, we have an issue here. Alright guys, I'm starting to fall asleep, so I'm gonna wake up early and we're gonna continue this. And also I'm gonna prepare, so I'm gonna do this one and I'm gonna make because I'm traveling for 3 days, right? So I will be doing heavily JavaScript. So this is gonna be something I just upload for fun, and I think tomorrow I will, we're gonna do JavaScript. So you guys will have content all the time because I want to make sure I do this, right? So tomorrow I'm not going to work, so I have no excuses, right? So thank you guys for watching. Before I end, I have to push to my GitHub, and there's so many things that I'm just gonna say git add. Oh, okay, we're gonna just Yes. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I know I've been a bit. Also, I feel like kind of lazy when I'm doing it because I just feel like I have to upload a video, but even though it's kind of the point um, with these videos, but I want to do it properly, right? And I haven't been doing it properly because of work. You know, I'm always like, oh, I'm doing work. I just need to finish and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.